Hi, I'm Nick from Printerbase, and this is Brother's top of the range MFC-J6920DW, which I don't know how to put any other way. It's flipping awesome. Now, where do I start? Firstly, it has two 250 sheet paper trays, both of which can be extended to hold up to A3 size paper. Now, most of you will load A4 into one and extend the other to load A3. That way you can print in either A4 or A3 without the hassle of reloading different size paper. If you rarely print onto A3, so would prefer to load A4 into both trays, then there's also a manual feed slot at the back of the machine which will accept a single sheet of paper up to A3 size. So again, no messing around adjusting the paper trays. The print speed of this machine is impressive at up to 22 images per minute in mono and 20 images per minute in colour using ISO 24734. Using the maximum print resolution setting, most people will be happy with its photo reproduction, but as with all inkjets, speeds vary depending on document and resolution settings, so get in touch if you need further information. The MFC-J6920DW allows you to do edge-to-edge printing onto paper up to 220 GSM. It'll also double-side print all the way up to A3 on weights up to 105 GSM, so anyone printing booklets will love this machine. There's also a full-size A3 automatic document feeder which has a twin scan head, so can simultaneously scan both sides of the A3 sheet in one go. This makes double-sided scanning and copying extremely quick and reduces the possibility of paper jams. For things that can't go through the ADF, books etc., there's also the A3 glass platen. Now, if you use the copy feature, set it up to your network via cable or Wi-Fi and it'll allow you to scan directly to email in popular file formats such as PDF, JPEG, TIFF, PNG and bitmap. This machine has some really advanced scan features, but rather than boring you with everything it can do, get in touch if you want to know more. This machine does also fax, but you can choose to let the machine forward any received faxes to your email inbox rather than or as well as letting them print out on the machine. Now, having loads of features on a machine is all very well and good, but it's pointless if it takes you forever to figure out how to use them. With the MFC-J6920DW, you'll get Brother's advanced 9.3cm colour touchscreen display, which is lovely to use. LDAP is supported, so this machine is ideal even for larger organisations who use a company address book hosted on something like Microsoft Exchange Server. Again, ask us if you need further information. Lastly, before I walk around the machine, I'll point out that inkjets use far less electricity, so if you're looking for ways of reducing your carbon footprint, switching to an inkjet is worth consideration. So let's go for that walk around. Okay, let's take a close look at the Brother MFC-J6920DW. So the first thing I'm going to do is load some A3 paper into the tray. So you'll notice at the moment that both trays are flush with the front of the machine. That's because they're set up to only take A4. So to extend them, there's a green switch here, and you squeeze it and it just pulls out like so, and then you just pop the A3 paper in there, and when you slide it back in, you'll notice it now stands proud, and there is this plastic cover just to protect it from dust and things like that. Now, you have to go in the menus and tell it that it's got A3 in, but I've already done that, so I don't need to mess around any further. Now, what I'm going to do in a minute is just show you how to photocopy something. So here's a print sample of ours, and I'm going to use the glass platen here on top. So I'm going to put that on there. And before I do so, I could also have fed it through the auto dock feeder, which is hidden behind this panel here, but I'm going to use the glass platen. If you get a paper jam in the dock feeder, you can open up this panel here and get access to it very easily. And if you look very closely, you'll notice the secondary scan module here, which is the reason why it can do duplex scanning in one pass. Okay, so I'm going to show you the touchscreen display. You'll notice how very easy it is to move through all the different shortcuts, and all the menus are very straightforward, easy to access. I'm going to press copy, and when you go into the copy section, there's all presets in here, and you can add your own presets if you wish. I'm going to just use the normal preset and go into options, and from there it's going to let me select other bits and pieces. So I'm going to say that I want it to come out on A4 size paper. I'm going to tell it that I want it to reduce it, and I'm going to reduce it from A3 because don't forget the original is an A3, and I'm then just going to allow it to do its thing, and I'm going to do it in colour. So this will give you an idea of how fast and the quality that you can expect from this machine as well. So while it's just doing that, it's warming up and getting ready to do the photocopy. I'm just going to show you behind this panel here are card readers, and there's a USB slot as well. Now from that USB slot you can plug in your pen drive and print out your photos. You can scan also to the pen drive, and it'll also take a PicBridge digital camera as well, so you can print directly from those if you wish. So there's the photocopy and the original, just to show you. As you can see, the print quality is very good. If you want to see photocopies, you can get in touch with us and we can send those out to you, as well as send out the originals. Now, I mentioned earlier on the photo print quality from the machine. Now this was actually printed out earlier on from the machine, and if you want to see one of these, we can also post these out to you. Excellent results you will hopefully be able to see on camera, but get in touch and we'll post them and you can see that for yourself. Okay, so the other things to mention are the inks, which are behind this panel here. Very easy again to take out. Just press the button and it comes out and it tells you that I've taken out the black. Get the new black, slot it in, and away you go. They're all the same, all individual colours, so you only replace the one that runs out. Okay, it's asking me if I changed it. No, I didn't. I've just put the original one back in. Okay, if you don't like the angle of this or you want it flush, you've got a little switch here and you can squeeze it and it will go pretty much flush with the front of the machine. And let me show you under the auto dot feeder and the glass platen, if you use these handles here, you can lift up and get access to the connections. So you've got USB and network. Don't forget it's got Wi-Fi built in as well, and it's also got your phone connections here, and there's a channel, so you follow the channel around with the cable and it comes neatly out of the back of the machine. You can also get access here if you do get any paper jams, but again we've not seen any jams on this machine. Right, let me spin the machine round for you just to show you what you get. So nothing on this side. On the back you've got your power connection here. You've got a little door here if you get a paper jam, again not needed to get access to that. Oh, and the manual bypass feeder is here at the back, so if you do have a single sheet that you want to feed all the way up to A3, you can feed it there, maybe an envelope, something like that. And on the other side there isn't really much to see, but it's very clean lines as you can see, and hopefully you do agree with me that the colour scheme on the new Brothers is great. It will look good in any office. Now if you've got any further questions, get in touch. The number 0800 170 7234. Don't forget the website www.printerbase.co.uk. I'm Nick and thanks for watching.